Hi, Matt from Matt Holman Golf here. I just wanted to share with you a great Claude Harmon drill, a follow-through drill actually. Very, very simple, and often my students will ask me, what's the point really work on the follow-through? The ball's already gone. But what they're really underestimating, as Claude explained, that everything we do after the ball, of course, begins before the ball. It's a flow of energy. To the point that as we make our setup before the actual club's taken away, our brain's already sent a message to our body and the swing sort of begun. So certainly what we do after the ball is going to affect the whole swing line, the club face, the body movement before the golf ball. And what Claude showed me was really sort of two follow-throughs. One was the fade, and he talked about with the club head, you can see this, painting the shape in the sky. So a fade would be more left. You'll see this in sort of a Dustin and a Brooks Koepka. It will go more left and then it will work up. We see a Jimmy Walker doing this. So often you'll see these guys where the shaft finishing more above the head. That's certainly a restricted club face, more a fade movement. And then the draw is what talks about in those path draws is going to be a little more down the line. Now we paint the opposite shape. And it's a whole body movement. So the right side will lengthen. You'll see like a Tiger doing this a lot, a Darren Clarke back in the day. The shoulders will go very level, the spine will go very upright. Very much like a topspin backhand in tennis. There's a roundness. We create the shape with the whole movement, again with the right hand. So we're not aiming way right and just flipping and closing the club face. This is using the whole body to create a path draw. And long term, you can actually introduce some of these feelings even into your short game. Maybe the face will be even more passive to create sort of shallow, slight drawn pitch shots, but that's maybe for another day. So in terms of if I demonstrate this, and often what the key to this, we put the club in front of the golf ball. I'll often work on this drill with my players also, just to get them moving the belt buckle, right knee towards left knee straight, and get the belt buckle, the chest moving through. I see so often the lower body locked and it's all about arms. So club in front of the ball, let's get the body moving. Let's sort of paint the shape in the sky that we're actually trying to hit there. So if we go ahead now and start with the fade move. So the club would be in front, we work a little more left, it would then round off as we hit our little fade. And now if I hit one, I try and take some of that feel into the golf ball here. So that would be more my fade movement, a little more this way, and I've created a sort of 2 or 3 yard fade there. If I wanted more shape, of course I can aim more left and try and cut the ball. Now for the draw, again, we're going to be a little more rounded. I'll aim slightly right. I'm going to round off that club head a little bit. I've painted the draw in the sky there. So let's see how this one goes. So a little right, paint the draw in the sky. So we can see it's a bit more of this look. And then from there, we've got more a chance of hitting our draw.